Good evening, folks. Happy New Year. So today is Saturday evening. We're gonna try to make something here. We're gonna make some mess in the kitchen here, and hopefully I get some pepper roti out of it. All it take. Then we start. Okay, folks. So we have our ingredients here, right? So take a look at the ingredients here for the time. We have flour, carnation milk, salt, baking powder. So I'm gonna start to sift. We're looking for roughly about 4 layers to get 2 pepper roti. Because you know the pepper roti is one on top of the other. So we're looking at 4 good sized layers to give us the 2 pepper roti. So right now we have.
So you'd say 4 half-pound layers?
Yeah, you could use that as a measurement for half-pound layers. Would give you 2 nice size pepper roti.
Right. Because you have the filling going inside.
Right. So this is 2 cups of flour. Right, and I'm going to measure 2 more and sift them out. I like to sift the flour because when you sift the flours get more fine and easier to handle, I find. And this is just my opinion. Yeah, 2 cups, we'll work with that. Yeah.
So Dale, today you're not eyeballing this recipe, boy.
No, I get recipe instructions.
When you see that you don't make this pepper roti very often.
Yeah, I usually don't make this often. Alright. We have that there. And this day we're going to use some salt. So I'm using 1.5 teaspoon of salt. You don't have to get much salt in this anyhow, because the filling will have the salt as well too, so that will do fine. It's a little less than 1.5, right guys? And for the baking powder, 2 teaspoons.
Actually it's 4.
Oh no, this is a 2 teaspoon
right.
Measurement now. So 2 teaspoons here. I'm going with another 2 here. Right, and just for the sake of it, we'll go with a little less extra. Right.
And a pinch of brown sugar.
And you hear the sous chef in the background there?
Now folks, Dale is the roti expert. I'm just giving him a little bit of tips. 2 sugar. This is,
you don't have to put this.
It's just we like to put it.
Just we like to put it. Right folks, so here we have a flour with all the ingredients, dry ingredients that I just showed you all. So one of the techniques is to make sure that your flour is mixed properly so that the baking powder, the sugar and the salt could go thoroughly through, mix up properly. So you mix the dry ingredients properly like that to ensure you get a thorough mix of the flour and all the dry ingredients. Right, so now we're going to add liquid, but first we have some cooking to add into this.
And it's stored, right? You had it out of the fridge for a
while. Out. So I'm adding this cooking here to help soften up, keep the roti soft. Yeah man.
So incorporating the cooking into the flour. Right, so cooking has been incorporated into the flour. Now I'm going to start to add milk to knead this flour to make a dough, one big dough. So here we go. Alright, so I'm going to get more. have enough, and then you could always use water for topping up afterwards because
I'm gonna put some water from there.
well, let me make sure and see when you need it's enough because it might be enough. Let's see. I don't want it too stiff neither. You use all this milk. It will soak up. Alright guys, so as you can see our dough is coming together very nicely. Right? It's not stiff, it's not too soft. So I need to have some dry flour here, a little, so I could get the kneading action going. Right? So here we go.
This is your dough.
This is the dough. Now that the dough has been kneaded, we're going to need to let this dough sit for like, well, we will let it sit for like an hour and
that's about, yeah, about an hour to soak.
to soak. As it soaks, it will get a little more soft. Right now it has good texture. So we can stop kneading here, let it soak. As it soaks, I'll just knead it a little more. I'm ready to partition out. Yes guys, so this is how we do. So we're going to put a little bit of oil on top here for it not to get stiff on top and let it soak. Right, so this is the oil we put on top. So you have to get hard on this side and we're leaving it to soak a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going to cover this now and let this soak and then I'll knead them back again. It will get smooth with the second kneading. And I did say I was going to make a mess, right? So
Yeah.
I'm messing up the kitchen a little bit, but that's alright. That's okay.
So while the dough is soaking, we decide to start on the filling for the pepper roti. So we have cubed up some potatoes and put it to boil. And there are other ingredients to go together with it. As we go along, you'll see the other ingredients as well, right? So we start up with the potato, which is the main ingredient for the filling. Potato boiling. Right folks, so this is the seasoning for the filling, right? So we have shadow benny or cilantro. We have pimento, we have purina or broadleaf thyme, we have chive, or some people may say chive, and we have onion, garlic. And to add to the filling, we have some grated carrots that we're going to throw in together with the potato just to boil for like 5 minutes and then strain out everything. Right? Alright guys, so this is part one of the filling. This is the potato and the carrots that I told you was going in 5 minutes out. So just 5 minutes. Now we crush it up as much as possible because you have to turn it into a paste. But by the time the seasoning go in here with all the other stuff, it will get more into the paste-like substance. So this is stage one. And I find our potato crusher thingy. I didn't know I had potato crusher thingy. That's a new name for this, right? Right folks, so we started to do the seasoning here. We want to do this dry because we don't want it to be too much of water. So if you put that too much water into the paste, it will become like a soup or runny thing. And we don't want that. We want it a little more full. So we're doing it a little pureeing, dryish way, so where we could mix it and fold it into the paste.
All right. All right, folks. So you know the main ingredient. One of the main thing in here is pepper because it is called pepper roti, right? So this is the seasoning with the pepper in it, right? Now I always do two, right? One with heavy pepper, one with no pepper. Obviously, you know, Sarah has to eat. So one with heavy, one with no pepper. This is the one with heavy pepper. But not too much because you want to enjoy it rather than not enjoy it. Sometimes when you cook with too much of pepper, I don't care how much people like pepper, you cook with too much of pepper, you don't enjoy the food because you keep the pepper burning you. So you don't get to enjoy the food, right? So here we have second piece, right?
Second set of paste.
Looking good so far. Right, so I just have to put some salt in here, salted paste, and the two pastes will be completely pepper and non-pepper. Alright guys, some cheese to enhance the flavor of our filling. And everything is mixed up, folded in properly. So when you use it as a paste, it will be able to spread out into the roti. Here you have pepper roti paste with pepper. Right folks, our paste, non-pepper, pepper, ready for pasting.
Hi folks, once again Happy New Year to everyone. So we're going on to the next step. We're going to roll out the dough and butter it, and then we're going to roll it back up again. So I have the professional roti maker in the back here, and I'm going to let him do it.
Right folks, so we have the loaves, we have the butter, we have the flour, and I already cleaned down the counter. Just wipe them down and dry it back up so that when we work in here, the flour won't stick up all over the place. Right? So we're gonna start up with one of the loaves. So we're shaking a little flour here. So this is the messy part of the levels when I mess up the kitchen. So yeah, we're gonna do some mess here. He's not all the way. Right. Right. And we go in here, people. And this is all the mess I'm making here. No one will try this at home, eh?
But you're going to clean up back the mess, huh?
Because this has real mess in it and they have to get room. Yeah man. Now, see, if I had somebody like Santa here, right? This would have done food already. Yes man, all I think. Tell me any comments. All you find it looking. Now you have to remember the size of your tower, right people? Otherwise you're making this thing so big. You can't fit on it. Too big for your tower. There's plenty of room when you're making this mess. Comment to come, people. Comment to come. tasting time. Right, folks? So I'll try to get my roti as round as possible here. Right? So some people would use a spreading tool, which is this spreading tool. But I'm going to use my hand and the butter and paste on this roti here like this. Right? Now you could, some people will put oil, it's okay. Some people will put oil and butter, that also is okay. Right? And you just make sure your butter is spread right through one side of the dough. Yes, so this reminds me of when we used to make roti for prayers and things. My job was to butter the dough like this. Right, so now that I have this here, right, so it's not too much of butter, it's just enough butter. Put a little more butter, because the butter is going on to get a nice texture as well too. So you will use a little more butter, not too much more. Maybe spread them up a little bit. You'll be looking good. Right. So at this point, I'm gonna make a little slit in the roti. Sorry, from here straight out. Then I'm using that one for this. Right. And fold. And fold. And fold. And fold. And fold. Right, and then stand it up like this. Pushing this in the center. Keep tucking it in and turn it, tuck it, turn it, and there is one of your butter roti. Tuck in, good.
You putting some butter on that or?
No, not yet. Alright folks, roti number 2. Now fold this one a little different. This is the 2 methods now. And buttering and pasting our dough with butter. Like I say, if you want to use oil, it's not a problem. Yes. Right. Same technique. Take a knife. Make a slit. This time. Let's make a little more slit. That's right. Slippery hands. And we rolling it up smaller like this. Roll, 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 roll. And roll, and roll, and roll, and roll, and roll, and roll, and roll. Stand up, sticky. And that's it. Dough number 2. Right, folks? Right, folks? So I have all my dough buttered out. And I will let it soak for a little, probably about 15 minutes. And we go back out, and this is it. Time to cook. After that, that's where the drama will start. Right? So, stay tuned to see the cooking part of the paste inside, the nice paste that tastes wonderful. Right, that is actually the taste of the pepperoni, that filling. And make sure that filling do
Tasting that good then.
Nice taste.
And your pepperoni
And the
tasting
pepperoni
good.
will taste boss. Right? I don't anticipate this roti tasting nice already. I don't taste this already. So folks, you know we always have a little story to tell. So it's about the pepperoni itself, right? So the first time we decided to make pepperoni. Now I had a little idea about how to make the pepperoni, but we wasn't too sure how we went about this business. So we prepare, we fill in. We prepare the filling nice, we prepare the dough, we prepare everything. But when we done make this pepperoni,
We were scared to try it ourselves.
because we wasn't sure how it would gonna taste, right? So
It was one pepperoni we made?
two small ones.
Okay. So we decided now to share it up and let other people taste it first before we tasted it.
So Christy cut up the roti, man. She cut up the two of them, and she gave it to.
Half to his brother, we gave half to the neighbor, we gave half to Dale's dad, right? And
And
we
we keep
kept
half for ourselves. Now the half we talking about is that is
Two quarters, yeah.
and you know like that side something. So we so now we're gonna need roti now.
So about half an hour after, his father came back. He said, "You all have more of that?" So we were like, "Well, we just have a half, so you can have a little piece."
So we give him a little piece, right?
The brother come back, and they have more pepperoni.
No, we didn't give him any to go get a little piece again. We never called, but yeah, all they have more than roti, right? I said no. So I said, Christy, hey, everybody wants this roti, so let me taste it.
Wait is happening.
When we eat the roti, boy, the roti tastes real nice, real good. We vexed now, we share the roti. We said next time we make it pepperoni, we are giving nobody none. We keep it all for ourselves.
But anyway, tonight we really wanted our neighbors to come and taste test the pepperoni. They had the pepperoni from us already, but unfortunately they couldn't make it.
Yeah, that was
So I guess, yeah, we still scared, so we wanted them to taste it before us, right? So Rajesh and Natasha, are they here to taste this roti for us, boy?
Yeah, well, yeah, look at the tasters.
So we gotta taste it for ourselves this time.
So let me get cracking. We're gonna do the final part now. Roll them out, fill them, seal them, cook them. Let me get cracking. Right, so we're gonna start now, right, Ollie? We're gonna deal with this now. Shouldn't be hard to roll, but we hope not. Alright, then we start to roll it out. So it should roll out just like how the first time it rolled out. Roll out like that, and set aside this one, and roll out the next one. Alright, folks?
Filling time.
Filling time. So you put in your filling and then spread it out. You don't really have to go all the way to the end because you'll be pulling it through to seal up on the ends.
So this filling is the pepperless filling.
So this is pepperoni minus the pepper. And like I say, taste your filling before you start to fill. Satisfy yourself. Nothing wrong with that. To make sure that when you finish you have a product that you're satisfied with.
Just ensure you paste your filling evenly.
And make sure the filling has no lump on it so it wouldn't burst the roti. Well, people put all kind of things in there, filling it.
Some people put pineapples.
Yeah, but we don't really like it.
That's not our preference. We just prefer it simple.
No, the reason why we are going all the way to the end is because we are pulling next roti over it. Right, I think that's good.
Yeah. Perfect.
Right. Spread here out. And that's perfect for that. Now we're going to cover it with the other dough that we have rolled out. And let's stretch this one over it. Don't worry if you didn't make it the size that you wanted. And stretch it over it. And let's stretch it over it. And lock the ends in like that. Right, folks, so this is one ready to go on the tower. We're going to put it on the tower now. I sprinkled a little bit of flour here so that when it's full, easy way to pick it up, to carry it on the tower. Full, and then full, right? And then go on the tower and then lining this with the edge of the tower. So we do it now. Right. And dressing it on like this. And we open it out. Seems to be a little too big. No, it will work. Right. Don't worry about it hanging like this. When I take move it with the dabbler, it will move. Right, folks, so at this point here, we have the roti on the tower properly now. I just shift it with the dabbler. And just leave it like about 3 minutes. You're brushing here with some oil and butter. We would have mixed the oil and the remainders of the butter. Right, so we get this nice liquid pasty roti. But we're not going to paste it yet because we're going to try and turn it first and then paste it. Alright, folks, I'm going to attempt to turn this. Right.
Perfect flip.
And now, oiling down this side. We need to add an oil next side because I want the dough to cook. Right, but you could oil it before you flip it. Nothing's wrong with that. So when you do this, you just have a lot of cleaning up to do, guys. A lot of cleaning up to do. Because the oil and the butter just run off your roti and then all on the stove, all over. Right, so I'm not going to turn it, I'm just going to shift it. Like that. And let it cook a little bit then before I flip it and oil it again, and that'll be it. One will be finished, but you have to make sure you get enough heat to cook. Right, we're going again, flip.
Next side.
And we're going on
the second side.
on this side. Now the roti will start to open up on the end, guys. Okay, don't worry about that. So again, to flip properly, as you mean it.
And once the roti cook.
And once the roti is cooked, now if I say the inside of the roti is two roti on top of one another, but the heat will penetrate and go in. After the first side cooked, you flip it to low down the heat, so the heat will be so high. And it will be able to control the roti. Right, folks, pepperoni is on the tower. Let's see how this one comes out.
That's the actual pepper.
This is it. Yeah, this one has this filling has the pepper in it. All right, we spin on this one. We hope it comes spin good. There we go. Nice spin in there now. and butter, oil, whichever one you want to use. In this case, we use both. Decide we want some more color because you have to make sure it cook properly, so you got to get more color. Almost like how that one is. Most time pepper would be good to know with some dark spots on it, a lot of dark spots on it, because you have to make sure inside get heat. Alright folks, pepper roti finished. Pepper. No pepper. Yeah, we're gonna taste in a little while. Alright, so we have Sarah going to do the taste test now.
So folks, I'm going to do a taste test and rate this.
You taking long?
Pepper?
Pepper?
No?
No pepper?
No pepper.
How you find it tasting?
Processing. 10 out of 10, I like it.
You like it?
Great.
It
Wow.
have enough salt, darling?
Yeah, but it could be a teeny bit more, but it,
You like more salt?
You know it's filled with potatoes, right?
It has potatoes and stuff and things inside too.
And you don't like
It's like a pizza, eh?
lasagna.
Oh, okay, okay. But a roti lasagna.
meat.
Yeah, it's like a pizza.
Alright. Well, tell the people. Thumbs up.
It's fine. Bye.
So guys, you see how I went down here? This pepper roti thing is real walk now. So if you decide to try it, prepare yourself for a real walk. And we see.
Well, it's just a long process.
So I'm gonna try the pepper one. Right?
Be careful, it might be hot.
It's hotter. Well, cut it like a pizza, watch. See? What is it? Cut it like a pizza. And you fill in the inside.
It's smoking.
Hot. And this is potato, so you know we're gonna have better break it before I bite it. Alright, guys. This is a piece of the pepper roti. Yeah. This one is the pepper. Right? You see, try it?
You try it now.
Pepper is too hot. It's just gonna put a little more salt. It tastes the salt, but for me, you could do it a little more salt. For Christy, this is gonna be fine. Overall, 10 out of 10.
Let's take a bite.
Try. You will like it. And the dough itself was real nice too.
Highly seasoned. The taste and the seasoning, the shadow penny, garlic.
Enough salt for you, eh? Yeah. The roti came out nice. Pepper roti was a hit. Is a hit. Anybody want? Yeah? Take a bite.
Robert,
Lance.
Michael, Steve,
Take a
Gerald,
bite for you.
Gil, send a slice for them.
That's good. Sema Lucian. The slice coming on you. Sana. Take a bite now, right?
Okay, folks, thank you for watching
Remember to subscribe, like,
and share.
and share.
Bye.
Till again. Keep safe.